is motivation from the weightlifting geek, aka Joe. Welcome to my car. Welcome to the live stream. We appreciate you being here. We love for you to take the time to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and ring that bell so you'll know the next time that we drop content. We go live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Monday is Motivation Monday. We focus on motivation. Tuesday is Tech Tuesday. Yes, we're going to talk about technology and a little bit of motivation and how we can use the two. Third, on Wednesday, is Work on You Wednesday. We're going to talk about fitness and we're going to talk about other things that make us better people. We drop fitness videos, we drop tech videos, we drop motivation videos, as well as YouTube shorts. But let's show some love to our silver and our gold members. And then, y'all, we can get this party started. Let's go. What is going on, my beautiful peoples? Let's get everybody organized and set up. We are good to go. How is everybody doing out here? So, we got a great conversation. We ain't even gonna waste no time. We finna get right into this. What do words mean? I got my big bro, Vision Preparedness. I got my big bro, African Dreaming, aka Jay, coming up in just a second. So we're gonna have us a great conversation about this here subject matter. So the first word I'm gonna throw out there is joy. I personally feel that oftentimes we all confuse joy with happiness. Happiness is that warm, fuzzy feeling you get on the inside for various reasons or whatever the case may be. Happiness is short lasting. It's a little feeling. But joy, on the other hand, joy is long lasting. I can enjoy something. I can be joyful doing something, even if I don't have that warm, fuzzy feeling inside all the time. So that's my word. I'm throwing it out there. I want to get y'all's opinion as part of the panel, and then we will go from there.
Absolutely right. Nobody will ever be able to steal my joy. Even on my bad day, my worst day, I still have my joy, which I'll say this: no man has given it to me. No man can take it away.
Ooh, ooh, very well said, sir.
Yes.
Very well said, sir.
My joy does not come from people.
Yes. Yes.
Plain and simple.
Completely agree.
Yes. My joy, you can't take my joy. Even if everything I own, everything I have materialistically, if it's taken away, I still will have joy.
That's
Because
what we're talking
material
about.
things come and go. Plain and simple.
Yes.
Material things come, material things go. It's like the ocean. It ebbs and weaves, ebbs and weaves, in and out, back and forth. Stuff shows up, stuff goes away. Don't care. That's
That
life.
part.
And just
That
because
part.
of the person I am, I give away more than I get. So, and that's just me. That's how I am. So, can't steal my joy. Even
Yes,
if you
sir.
take away all my coffee, I'll still have my joy.
Now that's saying a lot, sir.
There you go. Yes.
Jay, tell me what you think, big bro. Oh, I think he's working on some internet issues.
Yeah.
I think he's having some connection issues.
Right.
In the great state of Texas. You know how that goes.
That's because he's in East Texas. See, they ain't got no internet in East Texas.
Listen.
Yeah, it's horrible, man. I don't know if y'all can hear me now, but yeah, it's rough.
Yes.
We can hear you. Look, Hey Jay, I thought the first thing you were gonna say when you came on was "boy hush." That's what I really thought you were gonna say, but you didn't.
Yeah, yeah, he didn't, and I think he. You there, Jay?
I
I think so.
Yeah,
There we go.
I think I am. Can
yeah,
y'all hear me?
yes.
Yes, sir. Tell me
It's
what you
in and
think,
out,
big bro.
man. I'm gonna keep my camera off and see if that helps sustain connection. But yeah, I'm here. I'm here now. I think I am, as long as I can be.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we are
Um,
glad that you are here, my friend. So tell me what you think about the subject.
And he's gone. And
Uh
he's
oh.
back.
I was trying to cause I completely and totally forgot to make sure that monetization was turned on. So I'm just making sure. Okay, that
You
is
do that, and I'm gonna speak to a couple folks in the chat
sounds
while
good.
you do that. My man, Dan H is in the building. Good to see you, my brother. Miss Shirley O.G. Gardner, how are you today, ma'am? I hope you're having an amazing day and everything is going well in your part of the country. Tamika Davis, how are you? Grace Gines, good to see you. There's the melodical voice of YouTube, and Dale Homestead. It is so good to see you. I hope you had a great day today. I love listening and joining in on your lives on Tuesday. It just blesses my heart. And that's the
Very
way it
true.
goes. Bud Biles, good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. Hope you're having a great day today. Official J Mid, the birthday girl. Yeah. Welcome in, welcome in. And to everybody else, designed by Emma. Hello, how are you? Glad
Hey,
you're
Miss
doing good
Emma.
today. Yes, absolutely. Who else we got coming in here? My man, the prepared Irishman. What's going on, bruh? Hope you're doing well up there in New Yorkistan and everything is going well for you.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, I wanted to have this conversation
Mhm.
because I feel like it's important to use our platform in a way that is positive and encouraging and offers some type of help. I like to think that when we have these live streams, that perhaps there's something that you can carry with you for this evening, tomorrow, the day after, next week, that just might help you to get through something that you're dealing with. And understanding that difference between happiness and joy makes a big difference because it's what allows you to keep going. It's about focus and mindset. What's going on, Happy Matt? Good to see you, bro.
Happy Mac.
So I wanted to share that because as content creators, we all know what it's like on this platform.
Yeah,
Very rarely does anyone just automatically blow up and turn into something. But if you have joy, you can last long enough to reach your success.
that's true story.
Lovely Samira, how you doing? Good to see you, sis.
Hello. Welcome in. Welcome in.
We got Jay back, I think. Tell me what you think, big bro. We gonna talk while you got good service.
You're muted,
Oh yeah, you are muted.
but yeah, it is what joy. Don't let nobody take you your joy. Didn't nobody give you joy, so don't let nobody take your joy. Plain and simple.
That's it. That's it. Odom, what's going on? Dan
Hold 'em.
H. My Dan H is part of my YouTube conscience. He always is here to offer guidance and support when I need it. And I appreciate it, my friend. I appreciate it.
Yeah, Dan H is a good guy.
Yes,
Good guy.
sir. Yes, sir. So, tell me what you thought when you read the title, and what immediately came to your mind, big bro.
So when I read the title, what the words really mean, and here's what I've learned in my young years on this planet, and I've actually learned this the hard way. I hear what you're saying, but I watch what you do.
Ooh, ooh,
And
ooh.
words are words, but actions speak louder than words.
Yes,
So
sir.
I'm gonna watch what you do and how you do it.
Yeah, that's
But
it.
I hear you talking, but I'm watching what you're doing.
It makes a big difference.
Yeah, that's the first thing I thought of when I saw it.
Yes, sir. I
Yeah,
completely agree. I
yeah,
completely agree. Um. Oh yeah, yeah. I can. I'll drop the link for you, Jay. That way you can change devices. That's not a problem at all, sir. Not a problem at all, big bro. Um. Paste and drop. There we go. I got you. Sweet Thumb, what's going on, bro? Good to
good
see
to
you.
see you. Yes, indeed.
And Dale said, we can have joy in the middle of a terrible storm, knowing
Yes,
whatever is happening is temporary.
that's absolutely right.
Very well said.
Because and Miss Andell, see you gonna make me start preaching up in here. But when you're in the midst of the storm, what happens when you get to the other side of the storm?
Mm-hmm.
Sun shining,
Uh-huh.
skies clear, birds is tweeting. So
Uh-huh.
you just gotta get through the storm, and the storm is temporary, and it's easier said than done. Just keep moving, keep doing it, keep going, and when you come through the storm, you're gonna see the sunshine.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
And the best part is you're better prepared for the next storm because you know, A, you can get through the storm, and
yes,
B, you can learn from your mistakes of what took you so long to get through the last one.
exactly,
Yes, sir.
exactly, and that's what it's all about. Um, Learn from your mistakes, or you are destined to repeat them.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I got one I'm dealing with now that I'm going through it again, but that's okay. I get it. I get it. So yeah, it's all good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I don't know, it's one of those things where knowing who you are as a person
Yeah.
makes you prepared for anything
Yep.
because you can't control anybody else, but you can control yourself. If you
Yes.
do me a favor, big bro, and just let me see your camera on the new device, just so I can know that it's you, and then we're gonna bring you up and we'll take the other one down. The educated natural, what's going on, my sis?
Two times five.
See, there we go. I had to make sure you got it. I'm gonna just say 10, because
Yeah,
I'm
that's
slow at
right. You
math.
that's copywritten. That costs you $1,500 every time you drop that out your mouth.
Yeah, I don't want to get sued. I don't want to get sued. I don't want
Yeah.
to get sued. Sassy, what's going on? The experience with Sassy, kicking it with the roots. How you doing? Okay, I got you, big bro. All right, so uh-oh.
You dropped the wrong one.
I didn't I didn't hit drop.
Oh, well, he dropped.
Um come back up, big bro. I don't know what happened. I don't think I hit anything.
What you y'all young tech dudes, man.
I
Y'all
know. I know.
Y'all just clicking buttons and pushing stuff. See, that's why the world's in the way it is now, because y'all just pushing buttons and clicking
And
stuff.
none of what we pushing.
That's
there,
right.
there we go. If you show me your face one more time, big bro, I don't know what happened the last time.
Sonia Sigler, good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in.
Hey, Sonia, thank you for being here. And Kim, I'm assuming that you sent people our way because I noticed you were live when we went live, and I was going to catch your replay. But the fact that you are here and other people are here, I just want to say thank you because that means a lot. It
Yes.
really does. Uh
Yes.
oh. I didn't click anything. I was just waiting. I
Okay.
think Big Bro may have hit the wrong button, but he coming and we're gonna have us a good old conversation. We're
Crafty
gonna have
Mom Creations, welcome in. Welcome in. CC's Texas Garden in the building.
hey from the great state of Texas. What's going on, sis? What's going on? Let's see, Jay coming back in just a second.
Yep.
Um, Thank you so much, Kim. You have no idea how much that means. And the only thing that I can do is this. And I say thank you, my friend, because that is absolutely awesome.
Yes.
And this is one of the things, too, when you have a community, you always have an addition to your joy because there's a certain level of joy that I'm always going to have, but others can add to my joy and bring me happiness. So
Mm-hmm.
these kind words and kind things like what Kim did, it just takes that joy just a little bit more. So I
Yeah,
say thank you, sis.
absolutely. Absolutely. And those are the things that make you smile extra.
That part, that part. I see you, big bro. If you just let me see your face real quick, I'm gonna bring you up, and then we all set for a party.
Or turn your mic on and talk.
Yeah, either one.
Key Kitchen and more. Good to see you. Welcome in.
Hey,
Welcome.
Key Kitchen, how you been?
Welcome.
We got Rooks in the building.
Yep.
Uh oh,
Yep.
Jay went away. Um, IT services at its best. You are right,
Yeah.
sir. You are right. This is the land of YouTube, and we don't know what we're doing.
Speak for yourself, young man. Some of us know very well and have been doing it for a long time.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I refuse to. I'm learning every day. I'm learning every day, and we are getting a little bit better. Roots, what's going on? East Dad, what up?
He's dead. Yes.
I'm trying to
That's
make sure I
that's
don't miss
what we
nobody.
do.
Now, there was another word that I wanted to get your opinion on, and it is the word reasonable or reasonableness.
Reasonableness. Well, everybody has different levels of reasonable. My level of reasonable may be unreasonable to you.
Okay. 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 I
So,
like it.
I dole out reasonability for everybody because we're human. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody is at different stages and different levels in life, and that's okay. That's called life. As y'all young kids say, life be lifing. I
Yeah.
just get to the point. I said that's life. So why are you surprised? What are you shocked about? It's
Yeah.
life. So I try to take that into account in everything I do and everybody I deal with. Reasonability,
Yes.
you know,
I got
and
you.
and that keeps you humble
It does. Ooh.
because I'll be the first to tell you I don't know everything,
Mm-hmm.
but I know somebody who does. If I don't, I'll find somebody. I got a whole host of folks I can rely on. Say, hey man, what do you think of this? How this and this? I ain't never heard that in my life. And they'll be like, oh yeah, you got to do such and such and such and such and such and such, and you
Yes.
good to go. You know,
Yes.
my guys tell me that all the way. I'm like, man, have y'all heard of blah 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 X, Y, and Z? You know, the prepared Irishman will come back, or Dan H, or somebody will say, yeah, man, you don't want to do that. I did that, and it
Uh-huh.
was a horrible out turnout. So you may want to try something else. So yeah,
Uh-huh.
everybody has
Yes, sir.
reasonability. I exercise that daily, especially with this 90-pounder sleeping and snoring on the floor right now. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna tell you the perspective that I was thinking about so often. Oh, I gotta say hey to Felicia. Felicia
Yes.
came in, FR Humphrey.
Yes.
Um,
Good to see you, Fr. Humphreys. Good to see you, Felicia.
the Roots are here. Happy
Yep.
Max here.
East
I
Dad's
think
here.
yeah, East Dad is here, working and being here at the same time. Um, the thought that I was thinking about when it comes to reason or reasonableness is knowing one's limitations.
That
There
too.
are certain things that for me to attempt to do or try would be unreasonable
Yep.
because I have to know my own limitations. I have to know who I am and what I'm capable of, what I stand for, what I will do, what I won't do. We kind of alluded to it a little bit yesterday. There are people doing God knows what with God knows who on this platform and getting millions of views.
Mm-hmm.
I'm reasonable with myself. Those things are things that I'm not willing to do because I want to be able to sleep at night and know that I have remained true to me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I don't, and honestly, like we've had many conversations.
Yes.
I'm not worried about other folks because I'm responsible for me and mine.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I love everybody, but if your last name is not my last name,
Yeah. Yeah.
good luck. Let me know how it works out for you.
That's it. I can't do it so much.
Yeah, I can only do so much, you know,
Yeah.
and that's about it.
Yeah.
You know, I am kind as can be, and y'all know I give more than I
Uh-huh.
get.
There you
But
go.
please, you can write this down with an ink pen. Don't take my kindness as a weakness
I got you, big bro.
because I can go from zero to death row in a heartbeat.
That part.
Yes.
That part.
And see,
Yes,
then we
sir.
got the squirrel hunter.
Look, I'm biased. You're right. It always looks a lot like Ashy on my end. I'm with you, sis. I'm with you. What's
Mine's
going
just
on,
gray
big
hair.
bro? Talk to me, Jay. What, tell me what you think, your opinion about the subject, how you feel. We want to get your input.
We can hear you, Jay.
Man, I am struggle streaming. If you can hear me at all, I am
Yeah,
struggle streaming.
but you here, and
Yeah,
that's all that matters.
that's right. It's
I'm
all that counts.
trying, baby. I'm trying. I'm trying. What's
Yes,
going on,
sir.
everybody? Everybody in the chat. Yeah. Man, I so far I heard a little bit of what you said, a little bit what Vision said. I'm jumping around. Y'all can't hear? Can you can't hear me?
We can hear
Yes,
you. You
we can
good?
hear you. You're good.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I said you know, to when it come to words, man, I mean, you know, everybody got their own philosophy. Words
Uh oh.
He's struggle streaming for sure.
It went out.
Yeah, it dropped.
Um, E's dad said, VP said, I don't play.
No, I don't have no toys.
Kim.
I saw that and I was trying to hold it. Drive over to the east side and help that man out, somebody, please.
Oh my gracious. I said,
And
again,
put your gear on standby.
oh my gracious, boy, I tell you, he is Miss Andell, he is, and I'm gonna tell you, we wait for Big Bro because we always appreciate his input, and
Yes.
that that's part of this whole conversation is because he still enjoys YouTube, even though right now he is not happy, but
No.
it's all part of the process. You know what I mean? It's all part of the process.
Right. Tim said, West Texas, baby.
I don't know what to say, East Dad. I don't know what to say. You know what I mean? Maybe I just need to do a live stream and laugh some more.
Hey, something. But yeah, our boy is struggling over there.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to call in the troops. We're gonna have to get Elon on the line and
Get
see
some
if we can
Starlink.
get some Starlink or something.
Yeah. Yeah. But we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
he'll come back when he's able to. We're gonna keep. I know you said you got to go in a few minutes,
I
so
do.
we're gonna have this conversation. Before you go, let's do this.
Yeah.
Is there
Mhm.
anything you want to tell the people that's coming up? Anything important? Maybe something happened in the next year they should begin to be preparing for right now. Any type of things you're working with companies and things they might want to links they could click on or websites to go to or maybe merch to buy, like something that's on your head, or maybe something that they might need, like what's on the cabinet behind you, anything, the shelf behind, anything like that.
Well, no, I will say this though, folks. Please, kind sir, nice ma'am, if you have not, please smash the like button, please, and do me a favor, share this out because words really mean. And our my younger brother that's stream struggling has all kind of. We got to give him an A+ for effort because
Yes.
he's trying, and that's all we can do, and that's reasonable.
Hey, okay. I see you. I see you. Go. Hey, look. Hit me with a damn. Just one good time. There you go.
But please share this out. Hit the like button. The thumbnail is not up yet because I'm teetering between two topics, but both dynamic,
Ooh.
because but above them.
To figure out.
That's right. If you don't ever walk this planet, especially in these times, I'm gonna say this, Jay, because we don't know what folks are really going through. We don't know what they're dealing with in life because life is hard enough as it is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here's my challenge to every man in the audience: open the door for a female at her and let her go ahead. Being the gentleman that you are, be what you were made to be. Ladies, especially y'all that are married, give your husband some grace.
All right, how's my struggle streaming going?
You
Can y'all
still
hear me?
struggling with streaming. Give your husband some grace because that man goes out every day and he has to fight with the world. When the king comes home to his castle, he wants to settle down and just breathe.
You speaking some knowledge now.
Give that man some grace. Fellas, y'all do the same for your wives. Give them some grace. And
Yes, sir.
just maybe, you'll see somebody smile and show you them teeth.
Yes, sir.
That's all I got. COO came down here and bought me another cup of coffee. Life is wonderful.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, man, I
And for my
appreciate
brother that
you, bro.
struggle streaming that I love to death, man, I appreciate your effort.
Mhm. Right on.
He had to hit the dad meme one time before he left.
That's all I got. It's 6:04. I'm late and y'all get me in trouble.
We don't want that. We don't
No.
want that.
Folks, be kind to somebody you don't know. I'll
Hey
say
man,
that.
I'm trying, baby. A lot of time I tend to have a lot of quit in me, depending on what it is. But I'm still fighting a good fight. I'm trying to get.
There you go, bro. I hear you loud and clear now. Tenfold, good buddy.
Okay, well I'm gonna hang out with Joe then. You do what you got to do, sir.
Okay. It's still the same.
I love it. I love
Yeah,
it.
I'm trying, man. Now I got a delay. Y'all can finally hear me, and I got a delay. Boy, I tell you.
But you here, big bro, and that's all that matters.
That's all that counts. Anyway, thank you for allowing me to spend some time with you today, bro. I appreciate the invitation. Keep
Yes, sir.
keep our keep our younger brother, tell him to quit clicking buttons and pushing
That's
stuff.
right.
Okay?
That's right. I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm
Just leave
here,
it
sir.
alone. Put your hands in your pockets.
Hey, man, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Much love, big bro.
Much love, gentlemen. Y'all have a blessed day. Folks in the chat, again, please smash the like button. Share this live stream out because there's some conversation going on that somebody else needs to hear. And you're the one that can be the conduit to
Yeah.
deliver this message. I'm out. See y'all
Hey,
later.
appreciate you. Much
Yes,
love, big
indeed.
bro.
Much love, y'all. Take care.
All right. Let's see. Remove vision preparedness. It's me and you, Jay. It's me and you, big bro. It is me and you.
Yes, indeed. Take care. Take care. Uh, Joe, can you hear me now?
I sure can. There's still a little delay, but I can hear you.
Okay. Okay. Man, I think it might be a bandwidth issue. I know it is for me. I don't know if it is for you. Okay. Okay.
It could be. It could be. Ain't no telling. But while we got you, big bro, tell me your thoughts on what we've been discussing, how you feel about it. I want to get your perspective.
Okay. Man, I think we got like a 7 or 8 second delay. Like we talking like, you know what I'm saying? NASA anyway, yeah. But let's get in it. Let's get in it. I think I think words matter, and I think that I think that the reason words matter is because they have meaning, and those count for the words you say to yourself, the words you say to others. But at the same time, like VP mentioned earlier, you could talk about it all day, but what do you do? What are you doing? What do I see you doing? How do I see you interacting with and treating other people? And the internal dialogue that you have with yourself and with others is a powerful thing, in my opinion. So we'll
Very
start
true.
there.
Very true. Very true. And it all boils down for me to understanding myself, because we can talk about a bunch of different words. We can talk about kindness. We can talk about reasonableness. We can talk about grace. We can talk about all loyalty, all kinds of other words. But ultimately, at the end of the day,
Mhm.
the only thing that I hope is that I have done something or learned something that's made me a better person.
Facts. Absolutely. Absolutely. Um, man, we had started a little bit of the conversation earlier, and I had mentioned
Mm-hmm.
to you, and it was really spot on with what I wanted to touch on. But I kind of could you redirect me back to
Sure.
that part of the earlier conversation
Yeah, we
that
were
I had
talking.
said I will pick that up later.
Yeah, we were talking about the difference between joy and happiness, and how you can enjoy something even though at the moment you may not be happy. I actually used you as a frame of reference a few moments ago, because even though you were having difficulty with YouTube and EV Mux and bandwidth, and you may not have been 100% happy, you still enjoy being on this platform.
Perfect example. That is exactly what um excuse me, I couldn't think of a better, more real-time analogy than that myself. And ultimately, man, I think so much of society, uh, across different racial and ethnic groups, across very both genders, um, there's this presumption and this desire to be in a perpetual state of not only happiness and joy, but just forever ongoing bliss. And I think collectively, well, it starts with us as individuals, right? And
Mm-hmm.
hopefully one day it rolls over into the greater collective. Man, folk got to grow up and grow out of rationally, realistically believing that you just gonna be happy with everything that happened in your life every day of the week, Monday through Sunday, for the rest of your life. There are people with means beyond means, with greater resources that I could ever imagine, who have unalived themselves because they were so unhappy with their circumstances, right? Now, if
Mm-hmm.
that can exist, how can we, as everyday rational working, many of us in the spectrum of middle class, for most of y'all, for people like myself, because you know there is some poor folk in the world, how can we rationally and realistically live with the presumption that we just gonna be happy every day? That blows my mind, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And what happens part of the time is, I feel like social media in general, it's kind of like what we were talking about earlier on the phone, big bro, about homesteading. Like, everybody's seen Little House on the
Right,
Prairie and survival on Animal Planet, or all of these survival shows where they live in the woods and the wilderness, but they get food and they survive, and there's a camera crew, and it's promoted in this positive way that there is no difficulty in the process, but there is.
right,
So you try
right,
it and you see things differently than what you see on TV, and then you assume you're doing it wrong.
right. Exactly. That's exactly what happens the majority of the time. And I liken that to each day they hitting you with them, huh? uh, it was the same thing about the over romanticization of living abroad, living in Africa, and you
Hmm.
can only imagine over 3 years plus of time how many people inquired with us about. moving to some country on the African continent, be it Ghana or Tanzania or Kenya, South Africa, what have you, man, I tell people as much truth as I can tell them. It ain't for everybody. I don't know who you are personally, what your your personality type is like, your desires are like, what your convenience, your tolerance level, all of that. So again, that just falls in. That's just one more example of how people can sometimes have a desire to be happy. If you dissatisfied with America or any other country that you may reside in, I think that there's a slew of routes you can take. For one, to maybe help amplify or better your circumstance or situation. That's one. For two, if you think anywhere else you finna go, anywhere else you can live, is not gonna come with its own set of problems, I don't know what to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't.
Mm-hmm.
It's irrational.
Yes. Yes. And it's funny you say that. Real quick, I gotta say hey to Sweet Ree. How you doing, sis? We got my dear friend Kedra Reynolds. Good to see you. Saw you at work earlier today.
Hey
Thank you
y'all.
so much for coming through and supporting us on the live stream. We appreciate it, my friend. Um, but what ends up happening is everything we do is going to be difficult. Everything we do is going to be difficult. So how can we expect
Everything.
anything? YouTube, homesteading, gardening, professional career to not be filled with a measure of unhappiness of some kind, some type, in some way, shape, form, or fashion. It's not always going to be roses and daisies and all of these things. Sometimes it's gonna be ugly. Sometimes it's gonna be hard. Sometimes you're gonna wonder why am I even doing this? And then you get to a point where, like VP said, you get through the storm and you remember exactly why you're doing it. You remember exactly why you're here. You remember exactly why you hung in just a little bit longer. You remember exactly what your goal was because you've achieved success.
Yeah. And I didn't even catch all of that, but it sure sound good when I came back, boy. When this internet kicked back in, I almost said amen and threw my hands in the air.
All I was saying, big bro, is that it doesn't matter what it is, YouTube, life, professional, gardening, homesteading, whatever the case may be. There's going to be times where you wondering why you do it, why you haven't quit, why are you even trying. And then, like VP said earlier, you're going to get through that storm and you're going to see exactly why you tried, why you didn't quit, why you hung in there, why, because you're going to achieve what you're looking for.
Right, right. You know, man, for most of us, not for everybody, you always have the exceptions in life and in this world. For most of us, everything is easy breezy, lemon squeezy after you passed it. When you going through this, I'll tell you what. So I'm you know, as y'all know, I'm in East Texas. Shout out JJ over in West Texas. They don't get these that much. If you ever been through a tornado, if you'd have never lived through a tornado or two or three, and you hear stuff hitting the house, and you can hear trees cracking and breaking, and stuff flying everywhere, and you looking out doors, or might even have a window or two open or cracked to help kind of balance out that air pressure, right? Uh, you can look out those most of the time. In some instances, or you might be balled up somewhere hiding, right?
Mm-hmm.
When it's over and you walk outside, then it's like, okay, you know, it wasn't that bad. But when you in the thick of it, baby, it's real when you in the middle of that storm, man.
Mm-hmm.
You got to
And
remember why you're doing
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now I'm gonna add. I'm gonna take just a step further and with a slight twist, because the when you said what you said, it made me think about something.
it. Okay.
Anytime you go through any type of storm, tropical storm, hurricane, tornado, regular lightning storm, it's raining outside, whatever. When you walk outside, it smells better. The
Right.
air is
Ooh,
crisp.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's, it's clean because the storm, in a sense, purifies it. You know what I mean? It gets rid
Mm-hmm.
of some. You, so sometimes we got to be thankful to be going through a storm so that we can be purified and refined, as opposed to being mad that we're in it to start with.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, man, I want to get to this comment that East Dad put up there. I mean, there it is.
Yep.
But even in the region of Tanzania where we live, which was it was very densely a lot of vegetation, a lot of greenery and trees and farmland and stuff like that. But it was also a lot of dry area, and dry soil turns into dust in many times. It was
Hmm.
so refreshing in the rainy season to just have uh, nature's tears come through and just flush and clean and wash it. You know what I'm saying? Like, just
Hmm.
it's almost like a rejuvenation. And to what East Dad said, I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more, man. The understanding and the maturity as adults to realize, and I said that on purpose as adults, because when you're talking about children, adolescents, teens, and even into early.
Uh oh. Um, Big Bro dropped out for just a second, so
Oh man,
there we go. No, you're good. We
let me know when I'm back.
Yeah, you're good. We can hear you. You said adults on purpose, and then you said something about teens, and that was when you dropped out.
Okay, okay. If you can still hear me, and
Yes.
thank you for that, man. Let me know so I won't keep busting my chops and can't nobody hear me. Um, I said for teens, for pre-adolescents, for even people in early adulthood, it's okay to live under the guises and pretenses that this certain job or this certain relationship or marriage or whatever will be that final point of I've arrived. No, man, what each dad said is so spot on because we live in a constant pursuit of happiness.
Yes.
Yesterday's circumstances is tomorrow's reality, and today's reality is definitely going to lead to tomorrow's circumstances. So we in a forever timeless dance of trying to figure out how do we maintain, how do we balance, and dare I say, find joy along the way in order to be happy for whatever duration of time we can.
Very well said, sir. Very well said. And that's where our perspective comes in, because if I expect to make $1 million in the NBA tomorrow when they play a basketball game, but I'm not even in the NBA, I will forever fall short of my expectations.
Yes, you will. Yes, you will.
Look, I'm doing good to play paper basketball in the house and actually make a shot. So there ain't no way anybody
Right?
paying me any to do anything. But
Yep. Yep.
we wake
That's
up
true.
with the possibility and the hope that things will be better. But if we're not
Mhm.
prepared for the reality that they might be worse than what they were yesterday, we will forever be in a state of negativity.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Um, yo, my chat running again. It was jumping. But hey, J3GS Forum and everybody that spoke that I may have missed while I'm over here struggle streaming. Hey, everybody, y'all make sure y'all hit that thumbs up and share it out if you feel so inclined to do so. But
Thank you.
you know what, man? Speaking of that, what you saying that, Joe, if I could add on just a pinch to it,
Yes, sir.
that's what that's literally to me. Everybody has their own definitions of things or interpretations rather. But for me, that's what joy is. Joy is me being at a place in my life where I can still be okay even when I'm not happy. Because that joy of knowing that this is just this thing called life, it's been bad before, it's been good before, it's probably gonna be bad again before I take my last breath, Lord willing. So you roll with the punches. And that's where my joy comes from, knowing that sometimes joy do come in the morning. We all have some really dark nights we got to walk through, but how you talk to yourself through that moment or through those moments is whether you ever achieve happy or what people call happiness.
Yes,
Because
sir.
some people just miserable people. They ain't nothing gonna make them happy. They ain't been happy since they were 3.5 years old.
Yep.
They 92. Yeah.
A 1,000% agree. And two things. Grace, your comment is fire. I have an example I can show. Unbiased can run rings around me with her hats, purses, with her embroidery machines, etc. It's fascinating to watch her. Plus, to go to another level in crafting. That's what we're talking about. And
Right.
knowing where you are and who you are is what allows you to be able to grow, because I know I can't achieve certain things right now, but it don't mean I can't achieve them later. But if I'm mad because I
Right.
can't achieve them now, knowing I ain't even ready for them right now, then it's an endless circle.
Mm-hmm.
Because the media
Right.
presents, man, you got to get that new Corvette, man, you got to get that new house, man, you got to live in that new neighborhood because that's where the best of the best in your city live, man, you got to get this and that. So we
Uh-huh.
end up in this cycle of frustration because we buy into someone else telling us what we need, and then we get what they told us we need and we realize we don't need it, and then we listen to them again.
Absolutely. Over. Wash, rinse, repeat, sir. Wash,
Yes.
rinse, repeat. Yeah. And meanwhile, sometimes I complain, and I do better about doing it because I done had a talk with myself. I'm gonna do it again. Uh, I've had a surgery or two on my leg. My knees ain't what they used to be back when I was 19 or 20. I've had injuries, so on and so forth. And sometimes I'm like, man, I can remember how it used to be, to run a 4.3 whatever in the
Mm-hmm.
40. I remember how just overall strong I felt and how young I felt looking back at it. With somebody sitting around here without no legs that'll trade with you in a heartbeat just to be able to stand up.
Look,
Joy versus
just
happiness.
yes, sir.
Joy,
You
come on.
somebody that wants to have something that they can have pain in.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's such an excellent example, big bro, because you're right. Like, we want to be able to do the things we used to be able to do, but there are things that people wish that they could just do that we do right now that they've never experienced. And we throw a party because we can't do what we used to be able to do.
Exactly. Yeah. And some of these people, and that's the amazing thing about the human spirit, for all the rotten summer guns running around this planet, it's so many people with so many good, kind hearts, people who got circumstances worse than anybody on this chat, anybody in this community who still find a way to wake up and smile and be happy and be appreciative. That is
Mm-hmm.
one of the places where I seek some of my biggest motivation day in and day out, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are 1,000% correct. And I'll give you an example. I pick on him in the kindest way all the time. Shane from Paralife TV or Everyday
Yes.
Wheelchair Ninja.
Yeah.
Man,
Yes. Yeah.
if that to him, to me, he is the epitome and the example of joy, of resilience, of persistence, of despite all of these things, he's still trying to encourage others by moving forward. Like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
there are really good people in this world that are willing to not only strive to help themselves, but to help others. Like I said, there's some bad people, but
Yes.
there are some really good people. Paul's Gaming, what's going on, bro? Hit me with the news. I need to know what the news is. Hit me with the good news. Drop it in the chat for me. Um,
Tell it. Tell that good news.
I just oh, okay. Okay, I see you. Paul's Gaming hit 288. That's what's up, bro. Um, Paul's Gaming, we go way
Congratulations.
back. We go way back. He has been on the grind and moving. 288 is awesome, bro. I'm proud of you.
Nice.
Um,
Nice.
Drea, what up,
What's
sis?
up, Drill?
Hey, good to see you. Good to see you.
Yes, indeed.
And I love having these conversations because these are the kind of conversations that we have on the phone all the time. Just,
Mm-hmm.
this is just
Mm-hmm.
what we do. Um, but I like having these conversations in a public setting from time to time because I want people to know that regardless of what you may think, nobody is out here happy all the time. We may
At
hit
all.
2K, we may hit 4K, 5K, 10K, but I can guarantee you there's some days that YouTube is not even a thought because of how bad things are. Like, it's just how it goes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I always like to be that being trying to articulating myself and my position is something that's very, very important to me. I like to make myself as clear and concise as I possibly verbally can in all instances, right?
Mm-hmm.
And okay, I do misspeak. I misspeak like everybody else. And most of the time, I hear this a lot. Jay, you always happy. You always in a good mood. It's not me pretending. That's how I choose to present. But some of them times where I've taken some time off or where it ain't been a good day, but I still feel like going on, I let y'all know. Y'all, today been one of them days. It's real, but I'm gonna get in here anyway, and we gonna see what it do. And 99% of the time, by the end of a live, I end up feeling better. I end up laughing,
Yes.
joking, realizing that it ain't that bad. But I'm human like everybody else. And the last part I'm gonna say, anybody who not only come off as happy all the time, every day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, baby, uh, watch them. And if they tell you they got the secret to it for $9.34, watch them. Watch them. You better watch them.
Hey,
Yeah.
listen, you right. Um, I gotta say real quick, Paul, love the name change. Excellent. Keep doing your thing. I'm proud of you, bro. Majik, what's going on, fam? Good to see you.
What's
Now,
up, y'all? What's up?
and I was gonna say
Frugal
something, big
mama.
bro.
I'm
That
sorry, bro.
oh no, you good. Um, the what you just said is so true because I'm gonna be honest with you. The same people that always seem happy to you are the same people that are crying when nobody's around. Man, woman, child.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There is a
Yes, sir.
reason why the people that many look up to decide to leave this earth.
Mm-hmm.
The
Yep.
people that seem the
Yes, sir.
happiest. I'll give you a prime example, and just to prove the point, take Robin Williams for example. One of the funniest
Mm-hmm.
comedians that I've seen personally, as far, well, not personally, but that I'm familiar with. Always funny, always had something to say. Mrs. Doubtfire is like one of my classic movies. Just seemed to
Yeah.
be a really happy person, but on the
Right.
inside was
Right.
struggling with demons.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. I mean, even me, man, Mork and Mindy take me back to my childhood. Early
Yes,
Robin Williams. And again, that's why there's so many sayings out there. Check on your strong friends. Check on the people who always seem to be okay. Some people, it's just in their nature to be a little bit more resilient and can handle ordeals and situations better than others. Those people need help too. Those people need sometimes a shoulder to cry on or somebody to seek advice from. And the older you get, the harder it gets because you become, or at least in my circumstance, and many other people that I've shared these conversations with, the older you get, the more you become the one that people go to, and you have less people above you that you can turn to. You
bruh.
know what I'm saying? You the husband, you the son, you the father, you the strong one. You can't, not saying it doesn't happen for women, because of course it does. That's not what I'm saying at all. Men, man or woman, the older your behind get, the less people you got to go to and the more people you got counting on you.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. If you ain't, you said a whole mouthful there, sir. Real quick, I gotta say hey to as my big bro would say, Mama Nita. Good to see you. Blue Lotus
What's going
vibes.
on, Mama Nita? How you doing?
We got
Welcome in,
Alvin
welcome
in the
in.
building.
What's up, y'all?
Rudy's in here. We got Frosty in here. Good to see everybody. Um, it is it's a privilege to be someone else's rock, but
Mm-hmm.
eventually you get to the rock that has no rock to lean on.
Yes, you live long enough, it's gonna happen. Yeah, yeah.
And at that point, gravity takes over and we all fall down.
Come on, bro. Come on. Come on.
So, I, and that's why I love this community that we have, because we help each other. When and Jay, you so right, big bro, because there have been times that I haven't gone live because I knew that I wasn't in a space to receive the encouragement. I had to get through that
Mm-hmm.
little battle and emotional, whatever you want to call it, on my own. But there are
Right.
times when
Right.
it's not that bad, and the encouragement from the community, from the friends, and all, it's enough to motivate me to say, you know what, I still got this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree, man. I agree.
And man, I'm gonna
Um,
tell you,
you
um,
know, we
oh no, go ahead, big bro.
no, go ahead. Go ahead.
All I was gonna say is, the late night Instagram conversations about YouTube, about life. There is a reason why I call Jay a big bro. There's a reason why I call VP a big bro. These are people that I have
Yeah.
literally talked to that have seen me in some of my worst situations and moods and been there to lift me up.
Thank you, bro. And likewise.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah. It's all about encouragement, man. And y'all, I get it. I've said this before, and I'm gonna say this again. This is just my personal opinion. I'm sure there may be some data out there, but I'm not finna go doing double blind studies. I'm not a technician. I'm not just from an overall sociological point of view. That I can dabble in a little bit. To me, in my opinion, we have crested the precipice upon which online relationships are limited to online. The lines are blurred. The days are
Yeah.
gone in which somebody is just a gamer in LA who may have befriended somebody in New York. That's it. Now they saying, well, I don't know. Let's meet in Colorado somewhere for the first time, or there may be an event, a gaming event coming up, or there may be a meetup, there may be a kickback, there may be something where the virtual world and the physical world have meshed together so profoundly that they're almost indistinguishable, depending on the nature uh, upon which the boundaries are set. And with that being said, there's also real friendships being made. There are real
Mhm.
connections being made. There's real business being done that impacts people in this here physical world. So if you feel more comfortable reaching out to or have established a relationship with somebody who you may have met in your online community, be it YouTube, that's all I can really speak on. I don't care, YouTube, TikTok, the TikTok machine, what's the other one? The Instagram machine, all of them, if they
Mhm.
seem like they worthwhile people and they helping uplift you and not tearing you down and getting you through some rough whatever, it may not last for forever, but maybe that's who God put in that space at that moment in time to be exactly who and what you needed. So don't sleep on it.
Hey, listen. I'm gonna tell you something. Nobody can get anywhere by themselves. I say it all the time. If you feel like you can make it without anyone else, allow me to ask you for proof. Because I am sure
Mm,
in some way,
mm.
somehow, someone has helped you. And to be honest,
Yes,
the the biggest way that you show appreciation for help is by helping. I can't have a conversation
absolutely.
with 14 people on the phone right now, but just the possibility
Hmm.
that someone that speaks with authority, like my big bro Jay, may say something in this
Oh, thank
live
you, bro.
stream, or yes, sir, you're welcome, or maybe something that I said is something that you can remember tomorrow or next week when you're too low to talk to someone and all you can do is think. Hopefully, there's a
Right.
thought from this live stream that can be that thought that can be the turning point to bring you out
Hmm.
of the mire and out of the dark and back to the light.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, yeah. That's why having these conversations publicly are beneficial.
Yeah.
If people take something from it, then they take something from it. If they don't, they don't. But you never know what that one kind word or that one bit of encouragement may do or what it may mean to somebody. Even somebody who in the bushes ain't said nothing in the chat. We don't even know they here, but it might
Hmm.
hit home, and there you go.
I mean, cause and that's the thing. Like literally, there could be someone that is going through it right now and didn't have the strength to call their best friend, didn't have the strength to call their family, happened to get on YouTube
Right.
and the algorithm sent them here and they're in the bushes experiencing what Happy Mac mentioned. I mean, hey,
Right.
that's just how it goes.
Right. Hey, Happy Mac. That's right, bro. Reciprocity.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Um, you know uh the world, the universe, God, the Most High, the Creator, whatever people call it these days, has a profound way of setting things not only in motion but aligning things where oftentimes we just happen to be in just the right place at just the right time for good, bad, and everything that come in between. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I look back over these past 2 years of being a content creator and some of the relationships I've established with people that, you know, 3 years ago, I didn't know who none of y'all were. I mean, didn't know you from Adam, didn't
Mm-hmm.
know her from Eve, but yet here we are. Here we are.
Yep.
And when you sit back and start to dissect uh, the hows and the whys of where I know them from, or who did I meet them through, or how did they come about, or this, that, and the third. Man, all I can do is be humble and grateful because I choose to find joy when happiness come my way. That's what the title of that. That's what we talking about now. Joy and happiness. Word. Come on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, look, check this out. Broke farmer been in the bushes the whole time. Now I ain't saying he going through something, but I'm just saying that this is what we were talking about. There could be somebody in the bushes,
In the
been in
bush.
the bushes the whole time, but somehow something we said might be a source of encouragement in tomorrow or whatever they're dealing with or whenever. But broke farmer, I
Yeah.
appreciate you being in the bushes, big bro. Thank you.
All right, man. Broke that guy. Broke one of them people. When I say I'd have said it before, I'm gonna keep saying it as long as they keep being who they are. Ain't never been too big for nobody. Broke
Yes.
will sit back. I do it myself, and I ain't near as big a channel as he is. That ain't what it's about for neither one of us. Even if you don't always interject or jump in on the live, man, Broke ain't never not he ain't never been too big for nobody. You never
Yes.
know who out there listening, folks. You never know who done took an interest or a liking to you. While you sitting up discouraged and disappointed, I ain't gonna make no more video. I worked on this for an hour and a half and only got 30 views. Yeah, but who was the 30 that watched? You gonna focus on all the people who you don't even know them and they didn't watch it. But who are
Mm-hmm.
the 30 who did watch? Who are the ones who did leave that thumbs up? Who gave that encouraging word? Baby, where you put your focus will make or break you.
Yes,
Whether
sir.
if you ain't figured it out by now, I'm telling you, yeah, it will.
Mm-hmm. You're right. And that's like and this is the thing. I gotta mention this because of what you just said. Because literally, as you said it, what I thought about was an NBA basketball player. Now I ain't never been in the NBA. I ain't even never played no organized basketball. But what I do know is
Mm-hmm.
that when I was playing basketball in the backyard, I had a spot that I focused on. That spot was the center of the rim. The center,
Mm-hmm.
because I knew that if I focused on the center and I was a little bit to the right, it might still go in. If I was a little bit to the left, it might still go in. If I was a little bit to the front, it might still go in. A little bit, but that spot was
Yeah.
my spot. And when I shot the
Yeah.
ball, I saw the ball hitting that spot. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm just
All in.
saying
Yeah.
that what you're saying is so true. If you don't visualize and focus on where you want to go, you will go where you
Mm-hmm.
have not focused on. And I can guarantee you that ain't where you want to be.
Right. Right. Facts, bro. Fact. Hey, Crafty Leo. Crafty says she been in the bushes the whole time too, bro. Look at that. Look at that.
Hey Crafty, how you doing, sis? How you doing?
Hey, you right, man. Focus on that sweet spot, bro. And I encourage people. I really do. Y'all, whoever gonna be there for you and support you and watch you, Let it be. You okay. You is all right. You doing just fine. If you exhaust all your energy and effort on who ain't coming through and who ain't doing this and who ain't, baby, is how many, Joe, you an analytics guy, you a tech guy. How many, ain't it about that 3 billion or some people on YouTube? Ain't it?
8 billion.
8 billion. 8 billion people. So you not gonna focus on the couple hundred who riding for you. You not gonna focus on the 30 or 40 that show up all the time. Might be the same group of people, might be one or two stragglers who bounce in from here or there. You
Mhm.
ain't gonna pull yourself and all you got into them. You gonna focus on, I'm not finna do the math, but you focus on that other whatever 8 billion. Come on, man. Come on.
Yes, yes,
Oh,
I completely agree. Now, Crafty has a request for you, big bro.
what's that?
She
Oh,
wants
I
you to
need hell, I ain't said no big word. I'm only, what you talking about, girl?
say, and
Girl, stop.
Broke said them 30 though. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
That's
sir.
real talk. I
What
remember.
up,
I remember. And
Sleazy?
what's up, Sleazy? What's going on, fam? You better get in here. You better get in here. Uh, I remember a live broke did a long time ago. He's like, my goal is to get to this 5K. Eventually, I'm gonna get to 10K. And
Yes.
somebody, y'all, it's from watching people who, when you don't know your Adam's apple from your appetite and you seeing other people who've been in the game longer than you, first off, I have a habit of trying to pay attention to people who come off like they got some sense and know what they talking about. That's where I throw
Mm-hmm.
my energy into. So from between watching the broke farmers, other people, of course, led here and now, channels who ain't no bigger than mine, 10, um, what the educated and that big rooster, just people who drop little gems here and there and here. Pick them
Mm-hmm.
up, use it. Cause and I can't remember it verbatim, but he went deeper into having a core group, of people. And I mean, you kind of can't give it to yourself. They just have to gravitate your way and take a likeness to you, and either they gonna ride with you or they ain't.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't. It's some got to be good enough in this content creation thing, man. It's got to be good enough.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Yes, sir. And that's why I left Happy Max coming up, Crafty Leo making supper on a heat press, still making me smile. Like that is something you
I
don't never
know.
know. Your stove might break. Everybody in your house hungry,
Yes.
but you got a heat press. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
If you ain't made a grilled cheese with an iron before, and you ain't made nothing on a heat press before,
Come
it'll
on,
get
bro.
you by.
Come on, bro. It will get you by. It will get you by, sir. For real. Uh,
Yes, indeed.
yeah. Crafty
And
wise. See what she said. Start with a P. With a P. Joe, what did I say? I don't. I have no clue what word I use.
I I think she was talking about, was it, who was it? Was it Happy Mac that said reciprocity? Reciprocity?
Oh, reciprocity. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
That would happen, Mac.
reciprocity.
That wasn't even me. Yeah. That would happen, Mac. Um. But yeah,
But
we gotta, it be some bumps in the road, man. But this community, uh, I got blessed because everybody, a lot of people bounced. They've been on YouTube way longer than me. They've been in different communities and different. This is when I'm a simple man. When I find something, if it ain't broke, I ain't gonna fix it. I'm not
mm-hmm,
necessarily looking out to branch out into another area, another space, or necessarily meet people. I put it like this so it makes sense. I would much rather come across the majority of the people that I know or interact with or deal with via somebody that I already know, interact with, and deal with. Because
mm-hmm.
what I'm doing is say, now you're gonna have organic come abouts and circumstances where people, I mean, it's the internet. You just kind of meet one another. That happens too. But I don't know how everybody move. When I recommend people or try to put people out there and say, hey, check this person out, check this one out, check. I kind of want to know you a little bit. Now, I ain't
Yeah,
saying everything gonna always work out and be perfect, but if I know, if I say, hey, y'all go check out Crafty Leo, I know what they gonna get when they get over there. The
yeah,
Educated Natural, Jay the Motivator, Unbiased LLC, Big Rooster Show, Pieces of April, Drill Lachey, Blue Lotus Vibes. These are people who I've been rocking with for a long time, so I
yeah.
know what I'm sending y'all into. That, I'd rather grow that way than any other way. It might be slow, it's grueling sometimes, uh, but hey, slow is steady and steady is smooth, baby.
Yes, sir. Look, this is the word. I just remembered it as you were talking. It was when you were talking about on the precipice. That was the word that Craft was talking about. Start with a
Oh,
P.
precipice. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, that's what
Okay,
it
well,
was.
yeah, that one.
um, but you're so right, big bro. Um, if you come into YouTube expecting YouTube to be a pyramid scheme, you are sadly mistaken. You can't assume that because one person knows one person and another person knows another person and another person knows another person that all three of them people are going to know you.
Exactly. Exact. Bro, you literally know thousands of people that I still don't know as much as we collaborate.
Yes,
And I do on the other end as well. It's
yes.
just the nature of the beast.
But if
And
if you
if you don't, oh,
oh no, go ahead, big bro.
no, go ahead, bro. No, go ahead, man.
I year This has probably been about a year and a half ago. This was like one of my second collabs, and I ain't know YouTube from a hole in the ground. I was still trying to figure out which way we're up. All I knew was I had a content creator reach out to me about doing a collab, and he has 7,000 subscribers. And I thought to myself, man, I'm gonna do this collab with him, and I ain't gonna get all seven, but I'm gonna end up with about two, maybe three, and this gonna be my come up, as Big Rooster would say, big bro. This will be my blow up situation. You know what I mean? Look,
Yeah,
man, I was
yeah.
watching the count after the collab for like a month till my right eye began to slightly twitch just a little bit, and ain't nothing changed.
Ain't nothing changed, bro. Ain't nothing. That's how it be sometimes, man. That's how it
Yeah.
be sometimes. And I'm gonna say, if you don't mind me saying very quickly, mentioning another channel, Joe,
Yes,
I
sir.
want to ask for respect. Okay, shout out T Nog, the New
Yes.
Orleans gardener, Miss Linda. Last night, Miss Linda was talking about this very similar topic, and or something along these lines. Hey, Grace Guy, did I speak to Miss Grace? I don't know if I spoke to Grace. Uh, and she was saying, like you got to be yourself. And she brought up Lead Farmer, and she brought up like people can be in a position where they may have a larger platform than you, and they can even send people your way. They can lead people in your direction. But baby, it's your job to keep them there. It's your
Ooh.
job to keep them there. You and I man,
See, this is boy. I'm trying to
go
tell you.
ahead. Go ahead.
Oh no, you cut out for just a second. You cut out for just a second. I, boy, the algorithm will not gonna let you be great. But I got the gist of what man. Listen, you are so right, big bro, and we can't have fallacies when it comes to life, when it comes to YouTube, when it comes to dreams. I'm not saying don't dream big. We all need to dream big. But you got to understand that not every dream is going to become a reality tomorrow.
Right.
Some dreams might not become a reality for 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 12 years. If you don't
Years, bro.
dream, you won't
Years.
get anything. But if you expect your dreams to happen
Right.
tomorrow and you quit, you still won't get anything.
Exactly. The only people that I know that I've ever seen who are probably in a position to say, I'm either finna start a podcast or I'm finna start a YouTube channel and be eating off of it a couple months later are people who already got money. Your celebrities, when some of your retired
Yeah.
celebrities or maybe even a B-list or D-list actor or actress decides, well, I'm gonna take the social media route. They tend to do well way faster than your average, no pun intended, your average Joe. I mean, that's
Yes,
just
sir.
the nature of the beast. They already have notoriety. They already have a platform. Um, there's been times that I've seen people who are celebrities come out of nowhere, start a YouTube channel, and in a month they doing lives and they got like 18, 19,000 people in there. And I'm like, Jesus, gee.
Yes.
But it just is what it is, man.
That's it. And that's the thing, like we gotta compare apples to apples here. Because hey, hold on, I gotta put this on the screen. I see you crafting. I see you, sis. I
That's
see you.
yeah,
Hold on.
yeah. That's right.
I
That's
couldn't
right.
I, I,
Yeah.
I, I couldn't resist. But man, I'm gonna tell what you're
That was
saying
good.
is so true because you can't compare apples to oranges and get an equation that balances. I started YouTube yesterday. Somebody else started
Come
YouTube
on, man.
yesterday, but they already famous. So I'm mad because I don't have the numbers that they have, and my videos aren't. If you're not known, how do you expect to be seen?
Exactly. Exactly. And talking about and taking it back to first off, you're right. Secondly,
Thank
speaking
you.
of joy and happiness, uh, baby, you getting on here thinking that YouTube is gonna bring you joy while making you happy, and you might mess around and find out people online don't like you either
That
in
part.
real life while you
That part.
playing. So don't be so eager because you might hurt your own feelings. You might hurt your own feelings by being the life of the party, the life of this or that. You just is funny and everybody love you, and then you jump on here and think you finna get that same kind of result, baby. You might be way more entertaining to yourself than other folk find you. I'm just saying.
Yes, sir.
IJS.
Hey, I'm with you, big bro. I'm with you. Man, I got to run because I got to go to Walmart before I can get to the house. I got to make one more stop. Um, is there anything you want to tell the people? Well, first of all, I got to say this. I got to say thank you to VP. I know you had to leave earlier. Family comes first. You got to take care of what you got to take care of. Big bro Jay, man, listen. You fought the entire algorithm and what is the internet to be present here and drop the gems that you have. And for that, I have got to say thank you.
Oh man, this is my pleasure, brother. Thank you for having me, man. Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir. Is there anything you want to tell the people? Anything going on you want them to know about? Possible live streams coming up? Anything about Big Sis Pieces of April? Anything you want the people to know before we kind of wrap up?
Yeah, very quickly, man. Thank you for the opportunity. Yeah, baby been over here. She had to find her space, baby. She been back on her painting game and doing some of her artwork and stuff over here. We trying to make a space for that. Um, y'all look out for Friday. Friday, we normally don't. You know what? I'm tempted. I still ain't gonna do it. But y'all, please try to slide through for Friday faves this week, day after tomorrow. And yeah, man, we just grateful for all of y'all, all the love, all the support. The year is winding down, and man, it's a time of reflection for me. and us. So yeah, that's what y'all just make sure y'all tip on through and catch Friday Faves at wow at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time.
Hey, look, we on the same time zone now. You know what I mean? We ain't but an hour off no more. You know what I mean? We good. We good.
I know. Trippy. Yeah.
Because when
Thanks
you
for
in
having me, bro. I
Tanzania,
appreciate you, man.
hey, uh, the privilege is mine. The privilege is mine. I'm just glad to have you here. And I say it all the time, and I'm gonna say it until I can't say it no more. Jay speaks with authority. There's something about the way he conveys messages and thoughts and ideas. So it is always a privilege to have Big Bro up here to hang out with us and to drop some gems. It's always a privilege. So man, I
Thank
can't
you,
say
bro.
thank you enough, Big Bro.
Hey, my
So,
pleasure, fam. My pleasure. Y'all have a good evening and take care. And again, thank you for having me, brother. I will be listening to the close of the live, and I will see y'all out in these YT streets, family.
you know it. Much love, Big Bro.
Peace.
Yes, sir. Y'all, I'm gonna tell you something. I don't I never know how the live streams are gonna go. I never know what's gonna be successful, what's not gonna be successful, but we keep trying and we keep pushing because the only way to find out what works is to try. So I gotta say thank you to everybody that has been here, that came through, the people that were in the bushes and stayed in the bushes, the people that were in the bushes and came out the bushes, like Broke Farmer and Crafty Leo, to the people that are gonna watch on the replay that make it to this point in the live stream. I appreciate you. The privilege of being able to have a mutual sharing of conversation and encouragement is all that any content creator can ask for. So I appreciate each and every one of you. I wish you the best, the most success, and remember, when it gets difficult, the recipe is simple. Stay strong, stay positive, stay active. M Squad, that would be the motivation squad. We appreciate you. Much love, and we will see you on the next one. Take care, y'all.